Greetings all, Fanny here for Aries' weekend message. Aries, I don't know about you guys, but this week has been quite a roller coaster for me. I had a horrible migraine yesterday, and I was sick all day. Oh, interesting. So the cards that have come out for you, Aries, are the Hermit, Justice, and the Queen of Cups. I love this story of peace, fulfillment, and understanding, because I want you to know each of them has something in their hands. The Hermit has his star and his staff, guiding him through his journey as he's discovering who he is, what he wants, and what he doesn't want. Justice has the scales and a sword, being able to deliver these swift results of what she decides to do and who she decides to remove. I want to emphasize that, who she decides to remove. Because sometimes as we elevate ourselves and we go through our ascensions, we come to realize that the people that we've had around us no longer resonate with who we are becoming. And much like the Queen of Cups here, choosing her own happiness with that glorious chalice that she's holding, you're only allowing people around you if they serve your greatest and highest good. The Queen of Cups does not let just anyone drink from her cup. And she also doesn't let anyone put anything into her cup that she does not approve of. She is very discerning of herself and her energy. And rightly so. She has done a lot of work to get to that point. It's a gorgeous card. I love this deck so much. Spirit, what has Aries overcome to get to this point? I want to say doubt with the Six of Wands here, because the Six of Wands is celebration, not only for yourself, but the people around you. And to get to that point of leadership and knowledge and power, you have to overcome doubt. You have to overcome fear. And that is a huge part about the Hermit's journey, is overcoming his fear, is overcoming his self-doubt. And so congratulations, Aries, because this is a wonderful message to have. We have the Salamander and Black Pepper with inspiration. Good Lord, why is this being weird? I'm trying to get it to frame up the way it normally does. Inspiration can come from anything and anyone, really. And the more open and receptive you are to universal energy around you, inspiration can come from places that you never thought possible, from sources that you wouldn't think to initially lean into, but because they've offered such a different perspective than the one you were looking at it with, you could have that breakthrough eureka moment. And honestly, that feels so good. I mean, I go through it all the time with like the stories that I'm writing and the business that I'm creating. We have the Squirrel and Chestnut preparation. Everyone knows squirrels gather all throughout the fall and early winter to make sure they survive the cold. Preparation is really important right now. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen everything that's going on in the world, but something big is about to go down. You could look all over TikTok and find the sources of it. I frankly can't see a lot of it because it's so overwhelming for me. But I am aware that we are basically in World War III right now, and frankly on the wrong side of it. But I digress. Something is going to happen here in America that is going to make life very difficult. And preparation is really important right now. Stocking up on food, stocking up on waters, ways to stay warm. Look into these things right now, because it is better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Spending a little extra money, which is already difficult, I know. Grocery bills are easily like $400 right now. But being smart, buying things like beans, rice, lentils, canned goods that can store up and last for a long time might be a really good idea. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not trying to make anyone feel afraid. I just reading it as it is coming out. And that is honestly what I was compelled to share. Spirit, you have another message from the Woodland Wardens for Aries. You have the Bats and Hellborn, intuition, and Bobcat and Blackthorn, patience. Intuition and patience is needed right now. Trusting yourself, trusting where you are feeling called to put your time and energy, like I said, if your intuition is saying, like, I need to buy some extra canned goods, or I need to make sure I have an extra gas tank at home in case things get really expensive, I still need to work my car. Patience, my love. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're resting, putting good things into your body, because staying healthy at this time is very important. Another emphasis on time. We have the clock that has come out. We have the dark sunflower. This I always resonate to following your own light, following your own direction, and it may be different from others, and that is perfectly fine, my love. We also have a cameo here representing female ancestors watching over you in this time, and a fortune cookie. For some reason I almost forgot what that was called. Like I said, it's been a crazy week over here, Aries. Your intuition is your direct connection to your higher self. It can let you know these like little seeds of mysteries before you're really supposed to know them. That's how intuition and clairvoyance works. You know things and are given knowledge to things that don't really quite make sense in that time. But if your intuition does come up, listen to it, especially before it makes sense. Because it's not always going to be clear in the moment why you needed to take this particular exit or go down that road instead of the normal route that you take. But recognizing what that voice sounds like, that innate pull and that gut instincts, that's what your intuition is that gut instincts resting right here in the solar plexus chakra. That is your direct line to your higher self. It is also the source of your willpower and self-image. So if there's a lot of mistrust and upset and self-doubt in this area, it'll be very difficult for your intuition to come through, and you might confuse it with what anxiety sounds like. I will tell you this now, my love. Spirit does not work through fear. Spirit helps you overcome fear. Intuition never sounds like anxiety. It is a very different voice. The voice of intuition is caring, cautious, and forewarning. The voice of anxiety is frustrating and irritating and worrisome. Unnecessarily so. Yeah, we had 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck for the tarot. Moving away from a situation that no longer serves you. And I really do feel like you are on a journey here, Aries, like many of us are. You, however, I feel like are taking a lot more conscious steps towards your happiness, your ultimate end goal. And that's why patience has come up here. Because you are so actively working on it, it can feel very frustrating when you haven't seen the returns that you were expecting. I'm speaking from experience, my love. I've worked on my business for probably about the last 3 years. And in only the recent months have things actually come up as like, oh my God, I'm like 1 step away from presenting my product to stores to buy. And so keep moving forward, my love. Remember that justice is working on your side. Do not worry about the people that you are leaving behind. Do not worry about the people who have doubted you or told you you cannot do anything. These are obstacles that Spirit is giving you to see if you will overcome it or succumb. Spirit will ensure that you are protected. Spirit ensures that you are guided. And the more you communicate and co-create with them your dream reality, the more powerful and prosperous that reality will become. And it'll be so much more beautiful than what you originally envisioned, because we're only working with part of the picture. And when we trust our intuition where it leads us, Spirit takes us to a place beyond our imagination and beyond what we would have originally thought for ourselves. So lean into Spirit right now, Aries. Lean into their energy. Lean into yourself. Let yourself feel your way through your emotions. Allow them to come up and express what they need to express. If it means you have to cry, then you just have to cry. You don't have to have a rhyme or reason, and you certainly don't have to explain it to anybody. If you must release, release. I say from my own experience, you feel a lot better afterwards than you would if you just held it inside all your life. Have a beautiful day, my love.